Hey, we're on. Welcome. Um, Welcome to Tales of Terramir. I'm Wes Ford, and I'm the game master for our campaign. I also play Savamil Dankir, Sea Elf Cleric.
Hey everyone, my name is Mike Dones. I play Gemma Ashenlight, Azamar Sorceress.
Hey, I'm Hannah Nye, and I play Willa Kettlewhistle, Gem Dragonborn Blood Hunter.
Hey friends, I'm Rob. I play Razzik Shickley, Panginian Human Rogue.
I'm Justin Kirkwood here. I play Anton Darghost, a human fighter.
We are here to play through episode 30. 30, guys.
Dirty 30.
Episode 30 of our campaign. You can find more episodes of the show by visiting us at talesofterramir.com. We stream live on Twitch, but you can also find us on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Threads, and Facebook with our handle, Tales of Terramir. When you subscribe to our Twitch channel, you'll receive exclusive emotes, ad-free viewing, and much more. You can also subscribe for free with an Amazon Prime account. Thank you to all of our subscribers who keep the show running. If you're catching us on YouTube or listening to our podcast, we thank you. If you want to help us out, give this episode, video or podcast a like. Give us a follow, leave us a review. It will really help us out. You can watch all our episodes on YouTube or listen to select recordings of our shows on your favorite podcast platforms. All right, that's going to do it for our announcements. Let's get back into our adventures in Tales of Terramir.
Let's go.
Hello, welcome. We're going to go through a very brief brain freeze. I was going to say synopsis, but that's not the right word. Recap of our previous session. Sorry, it's been a long week, guys. With their new outfits and partial disguises, the adventurers rode upon their horses toward the Magalore River and the Celestial Haven Hotel. However, they were soon approached by two Elven Imperial guards who called out for the Panginian Razzik to halt. Having received a complaint that one of his description was openly speaking about purchasing magic items, they gave the rogue a dire warning. Razzik successfully convinced the guards he was merely saying it in humor and that the shopkeep must have misunderstood. After the guards let him go on his way, Savamil and Gemma scolded the flamboyant rogue for his carelessness. They continued to traverse the city streets until arriving at the elegant Celestial Haven Hotel, where they were nearly overwhelmed by its rich opulence and open use of illusionary magic to enhance the guest experience. After some investigating, it was clear the hotel stood above imperial law, whose coin the Empire benefited from. Another discovered contradiction. The hotel's ancient magic permeated its entirety, making even the individual rooms appear to exist within their own peaceful forests. The adventurers made a reservation for a fine dinner at its restaurant, the Enchantress, for the evening. The party met back at the lobby, enjoyed a couple ales at the bar, and took a roadie on a walk to Vero Island, the hub that connected both halves of Varendrel, and looking to investigate the rumors surrounding the Corlon priest. They made their way to the Grove of Harmony, chugging their ales before entering, of course. And they spoke with an elven priest who, with some persuasion, revealed his concerns about the head priest, Morthil, claiming he's gone through a difficult spiritual journey at the moment. He asked them to return the following day or so when Morthil would be more available, hoping the adventurers could help him with his antics and unusual behavior. The companions returned to the hotel at sunset and enjoyed a fabulous meal of the highest quality. Though they felt safe and unnoticed, Razik privately caught glimpses of a mysterious and beautiful elven woman, watching her vanish before he could get a good look. But after finishing their meals, they decided to sneak back to the Temple of Corlon so that Razik may possibly spy on Morthil, perhaps to catch him performing his rumored rituals to Asmodeus. But while walking along the river, however, they spotted strange greenish-white orbs of light beneath the water. And they emerged, floating into the air as a gathering swarm, and quickly moved toward the party for a coordinated attack. And that's where we left off. As I move us to the map, Razik, I put you on the map so you can see what's going on, but you are technically further away and would have to make your way out. You are 30 feet away from entering the map, I'll say.
Okay.
Just because you were kind of moving ahead and sneaking ahead. And you're not aware of this yet either, but you did psychically connect to a few members of the party, so I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. Here, this is our map here. What you see is this gathering swarm of lights, which let's change this up here. You see a river wisp swarm that these strange sort of orbs of light that are swirling and gathering underneath the water of the river have also emerged and start to float out and into this sort of swirling greenish white swarm of wisps of light that start to move toward you in a very aggressive manner. You can tell this isn't good. So we're going to go ahead and roll initiative. Razik, don't roll just yet because you're not aware of combat yet. But once someone, I'm sure, will tell you, then you can enter and roll at that point.
I guess those connected to him would be able to free action, yell at his brain.
Yeah, actually, you know what? That's fine. If anyone wants to say anything before, as this is happening, to let him know.
Get down! I don't know.
How's your guys' mission going?
Screaming on his aura. Yeah.
I believe connected was Willa, Savamil, and Anton. Willa or Anton, if either one of you want to say anything and let Razik know that this is happening.
Yeah, Willa will, as soon as she sees them, she'll kind of connect through the mind. Razik, we got trouble over here.
Woo!
All right. You're told now, so go ahead and roll
Coming
initiative.
in.
Bonus action dash.
Yeah,
I was
you
looking
are.
up and it's no action required to send a message, so we're on the level.
Right.
Perfect.
Am I correct in thinking that those other motes of light are also enemies, or are those just things
that
swirling
is
under the water?
more atmosphere swirling.
Gotcha.
The enemy here is the token before you.
Great, 24.
You also are looking around, and this is sort of a side street that we managed to find ourselves on for this particular encounter. There is no, as you've seen and as you've come across here, there's no one visible to you. This is a city. Obviously, there are people around, but it's nighttime. You kind of in a separate little pocket that no one is around at the moment. Okay. Okay. We have rolled initiative. Rasik, you're up first. You have heard the warning. What do you do? Starts dashing
Just
back.
run. What the hell is that? It's orbs.
Do you
Shit,
bonus
orbs.
action dash or just move? 'Cause it's only 30 feet
Yeah,
out.
so it's coming right for us. Is that what I'm sensing? Like
It's emerged from the water and the swirl of light and is coming towards the party. Yes.
all right. Well, it's probably not coming in peace. Sorry, I was looking to see if I could communicate telepathically. Telepathically with it. But I don't think I can right now, anyway. Without using an action. So I will step back behind Anton and kind of just like ready a thrown dagger for the first person that gets up in his face. So I'll kind of like distract as I'll just ready it to be thrown at the same time that another one of my teammates attacks up close.
Okay. We'll say you bonus action dash to that position and you use your action to ready. And cool. We'll go to Anton.
Right. Anton's has removed his Rhea Touch longsword, grabs it with two hands, and I have a brace maneuver. So I'm gonna brace. So that if it comes
Okay.
near me, I can attack it with a superiority die.
And since you have unsheathed your weapon, I'm going to go ahead and give you that light as well.
Yeah, give me the light.
Around you.
Let's see, we are one.
Obviously the orbs of light are glowing, so you can kind of see them glowing in the darkness. Some of you might not be able to see much further beyond that, depending on your range and line of sight. The bushes and the river beyond might be a little dark to you. Hard to tell on my side of things, but let me know if you can't see something.
Okay, I
But
see
the swarm itself should be glowing. You can clearly see that.
Okay. Gemma, get behind Willa.
Get down.
Down.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay put though. I don't know where this wisp is going.
Okay, do you want to ready your action, perhaps, just as
Yeah.
Raznik did, in case something it comes towards you or attacks someone?
You guys just back to back, like readying actions, like your swords and stuff.
Well, I think if he braced, he can't. I think that's his.
Yeah,
reaction.
Oh, you're bracing. That's right.
Yeah. So that's it for me. Just gonna brace with
You're doing your brace.
two hands.
Painting a picture.
Remind me
on
what the
sword.
brace maneuver does again. I apologize.
If
You already said it.
if the wisp moves within reach of me, I get to attack it even if it's not my turn.
Okay, cool. That's great. Alrighty then, that's Anton. As they ready for combat, the river wisp swarm begins to move much faster. Seems to be going towards the larger group.
Oh, good.
Does it appear to be getting more friendly as it picks up speed?
Not at all.
Huh.
As it moves right here, that is exactly 40 feet.
I'll open our space.
It's not Glenda the Good Witch.
Oh, nope. It can actually envelop all three. It is a swarm, so it begins to surround Sawmill, Willa, and Gemma. As Anton and Raznik, you can see that the swarm itself is enveloping them. Raznik, you can probably unleash your held action if it's within range.
Sweet. I believe it is. I think my range is 60. Yeah, 60 feet. So that's going to be a 19 for my second blade.
That will hit.
Sweet. Make it my sneak on that. So that is going to be 19. 9 snake, 9 sneak, 10 psychic. As I just hurl a fucking javelin of a dagger of a psychic blade at it, just right in the middle of the group.
It seems to affect the lights as a few of them sort of fizzle out, but there's so many of them, it's actually hard to tell. But it moves into their area, and yeah, I need everyone in that swarm to make a dexterity saving throw.
Uh, 20.
Very nice. Wow.
Not
Nice,
one
you guys.
for Anton.
No, just
Well, you're
us.
not in the swarm, so good practice.
Yeah, you're
run.
good, Anton.
Oh yeah.
Just in the swarm.
Practice roll.
20.
You did
Wow.
make that, so.
What kind of roll? What is this? This is good luck so far here. Willa with a 20, Gemma with a 22, and Savamil with a 21. Wow. Okay.
The light.
You will take half damage if you succeeded.
You still take half damage.
Yeah.
That was the way
So that's
Gotcha.
going to be 7 cold damage.
I have 10 HP for some reason. What was that from? Was that from,
From
the blessing?
priest. Yeah, the
All right,
blessing.
I'll take it.
As this swarm moves in and surrounds Savamil, Willa, and Gemma, all three of us start to hear this, almost these swirling, icy whispers. Get out! You're gonna die! Of these voices and whispers around us, engulfing us, and it's terrifying and haunting. But you kind of push back on that a little bit, receiving a little bit of cold damage. And that is it for the swarm.
It's terrifying and haunting.
Guys, it sounds like my internal monologue.
Like the
Watch
baby
out.
armors, like the baby armor from hell. Like that was pretty terrifying.
The baby armor, the
The baby
weird
faced armor. Yeah.
beams? Oh yeah,
Whatever.
You're talking about the Murger Boglins or whatever
Yeah.
they're called.
Maragons.
There you go.
Some like Elden Ring bullshit.
Yeah. All right, Gemma, you're up. These whispers and swirls of light surrounding you.
Okay. I think I only get one of these. I guess I still dodging and getting hit by all the cold, so I actually going to Gemma is going to Misty Step. She's just gonna and bamf out of the area.
Okay.
Get out of the safety, and she's gonna turn her around and she's going to subtle cast a firebolt. So
Okay.
using a sorcery point, she's going like a firebolt just manifests out of wherever and aims at the river wisps.
Wow.
For nat 20.
Nat 20.
You know what's
Well
great
done.
too is that because I use a sorcery point, I can use the gem.
The gem. Yeah.
Yeah. So let's. Oh shit. Okay. First, let's take this in a step. Because I Misty stepped, I need to do this.
Yep.
2. So I made it.
Okay.
And then I'll do the damage for the firebolt, which is 22.
Very nice.
And then the gem outer essence shard, which is 15 extra necrotic. But because I crit, do I roll that too? Like a
Yeah.
sneak damage and okay.
Yes, you do. So that's an additional 30 necrotic.
Oh, if you're just gonna double it, then yeah. Otherwise, I just roll it
another
twice.
die.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like 22 fire and 22 necrotic.
Wow, what a! Please describe this in some detail because this is quite an attack.
Just feeling the flow of the magic with all of her training, she instinctually moves to escape by bamfing out of the area, and she just subtly hurls a firebolt at it, and feeling
It
the
almost
surge.
appears. Sorry to cut you off. Just want to say
No,
this
that's right.
almost appears out of nowhere because you subtly cast it to sort of there's this explosion, and then continue.
Yeah, and then just her, she put some more extra power in through it, through her gem, to affect it. I guess to.
This is the first time you've used the gem, right?
Yes.
So.
Yes, I think
it
so.
is.
Either that or from the Knolls, but we'll,
So I think almost like since you subtly cast it, you kind of teleport it outward, and there's this explosion of fire around, and almost after that explosion, there's another explosion of like black flame that comes out, and you can see a bunch of the wisps. It's just like starting to fade out, and it's nearly half as strong as it was. It seems.
I'm gonna back into the shadow of this bush too, of this terrain, and I think that's it.
Cool. Well done. All right, Willa, you're up. Seeing that explosion happen around you, you see you're starting to get more. You can see more of your surroundings as there's less of that light around you. But what are you doing?
Let's see. Is that the first time Gemma has Misty Step?
No, I've done it before with the at the witch's hovel.
Ah, right.
Oh
right.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, but yes and no. I think that was from the dragon orb though. So Gemma's doing all crazy shit all the time.
You never know.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna step to the side, and she's gonna be like, "Zombie, did she know she could do that?" She sees like Gemma off, and then she's gonna yell out, "Duck!" She's gonna start swinging with her maul of hell eyes, just at the swarm in general. For 15.
15 is a hit.
Nice. 11 magical bludgeoning.
Okay.
And then she'll swing again. She's just kind of like swatting at the inside of it for 21.
21's another hit.
And 13 magical bludgeoning.
Wow, you're just swinging through into this thing.
It's great.
Seems very hurt. You all are rolling really great tonight. But there is one thing I did forget. If you started your turn in the swarm, so Gemma and Willa will need to roll that dexterity saving throw again.
Son of a bitch. That's an 11. Gross.
Okay, that is a fail, and 9 is a fail as well. So you will take the full damage on this one. 19 cold damage.
Gross.
Yep. So, all right, but well done. It looks really hurt. There's only a few of them left. You've essentially just destroyed this thing before it can even do much on you. And it's Savamil's turn. He also starts his turn in the swarm, so he will roll as well. Oh, that was the damage. I got to roll for the save. Dex. Oh, nat 1 with a 3. Not very good. So he takes full damage. Oh, ouch. 26 damage. Oof. He's looking really, really hurt. He's at 6 HP from those both. Savamel's just like hasn't even had time to react. Now it's his turn. He's going to move back out of the swarm, and he's going to probably try and just pierce his trident into it. Let's see. Yeah. Because it is almost, it's really hurt. So he's going to unsheath his trident and then just try and stab at and into the swarm and try and end it once and for all with a 10. So he fails. Faltered and hanging by all the damage that he just received. Gasping for breath, just a desperate attempt to swing and just misses. That's his turn. He will bonus action, though, put his hand to his chest and send a healing word to himself.
Probably smart, buddy.
Yeah. I'm hurt. I'm really hurt, you guys. 6 healing.
It's crazy.
Oh, but it was so crazy.
It's wild in there. Is like discotheque.
It's like this attack. Anton's got his glow stick around.
Yeah. He actually received 10.
I want to go to an underwater discotheque, just for the record. Just if you're taking requests, DM.
We can make that happen. Razik, you are up.
No more drowning or underwater rules. All right, it sucks.
Let's see. I'm gonna do something bold. I'm gonna throw a psychic blade. With a 19 hit.
Oh god.
19 hits.
And that is gonna be double ones on that. 10 sneak and 6 psychic damage. As I try and pelt some of the sprites, nymphs, orbs, UAEs that are attacking Salvamel.
This blade just bursts, and you can see more of the sort of fade out, but it is still clinging on. Just barely. As it goes.
And then I think I actually have bonus action too. Sorry.
Okay, go for it.
I'll go ahead and throw that out as well. No sneak on that bad boy with a 12. 12 hit.
12 will miss.
Dang.
12
Okay.
miss.
Goes wide.
Goes wide.
That's my turn.
All right. And then Anton. It is your turn. Last bit of
Anton
the threat.
dashes towards it, slashes with the Rhea Touch longsword, two-handed.
Oh, but it's on the
9.
17 and then like rolled on the 3. 9 misses. But you get an extra attack.
I get my
So you can
extra
roll
attack
again.
here for 15.
15 just makes it. You hit it.
Yeah, buddy. Magical slashing damage 9.
How do you finish off the swarm?
One of these like 3 helicopter swings and then straight through the swarm.
The glowing white blade of the longsword slashing through the last bit of them as the light from the wisps fades and combat ends.
I didn't think you guys were going to save anything for me.
Someone goes, ah! Ah! Anyone else hurt?
I'm not doing too well. Pretty hurt too.
Let's see what that can do.
Is my health updating for you guys? Because I should be at 14.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, looks good. I also want, while I'm going to do a heal here, everyone go ahead and roll perception, please. Willa, you make it with advantage.
17.
14 for Anton.
4 for Willa.
Willa, roll again. A different sense.
19.
There you go.
That's a nat 20.
It is a nat
I
20.
might have.
Have a minus
It's a-
1.
Right. Still counts. It still counts.
It still counts. Still in that 20. Okay, so it ends up being a 19. All right, let's see here. Let me just get this heal out of the way. I don't know if I want to do a proud healing just yet. Not enough of us are injured. Here, Gemma, take this. He will go ahead and cast Cure Wounds on you at second level. Do that second level.
Thanks, Salvador.
No problem. Natalia, watch over you. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. You get 13 healing.
That's right. Eric.
And then he will do the same on himself. Actually, he'll do it, but I'll do it at first. Move that spell slot. First, okay. Cure Wounds, level 1. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Gets additional 10. 10 healing to Savamel. He's still kind of hurt, but maybe we can do some more along the way. He's actually still bloodied. But with those perception checks, what did we get here? Let's see. We got a 6 with Razik, 17 with Gemma.
No, I got oh yeah, 17.
What'd you get, Anton? Can you roll perception?
Yeah, I rolled a 14, right? Yeah, 14.
Oh, now I see it. 14, okay. And let's roll perception for Savamil. Whoa, not 20.
Wow.
So Gemma and Savamil notice there's some sounds being picked up. There might be people approaching. They hear some voices in the distance. Savamil goes, I think there might be people coming our way. We might have made a little bit of noise. But Willa, you catch something entirely different. You catch this scent into your nostrils that awakens your blood curse, the primal sense of your blood curse.
Great.
Sparks something instinctual within you that it almost makes you feel like you want to be a beast on the hunt, a beast on the prey. There is a scent, a trail of something that came from that wisp and goes down and along the river and out of sight. And you can't help but want to follow it.
Is it bacon?
It's Axe body
It's
spray.
crazy.
Dragon Axe body spray.
bacon. Because that's how I feel when I smell bacon.
Willa,
Some
like,
people
You're gonna
might
do that floating thing like Sylvester the
just-
cat.
just
Yeah.
following it.
He's
Yeah.
levitating off your feet. He's like,
Can we say with my perception check I noticed this on Willa?
Yeah, you notice her. And Willa, what you were going to say something. What are you thinking?
Yeah, Willa catches whiff of this and she's just kind of like, and her eyes are kind of like, they go a little bit like wider, like cat's eyes do. And
Yeah.
she just kind of like hunches over, sniffing the ground a bit, and she starts walking. Towards
What is
river.
it? Willa, where are you going? What is it?
Going towards the south.
This way.
You were just towards the left, but it doesn't matter on this map. She takes off. She takes off and into the darkness and away from all of you. What are you all doing?
Guys, I'm gonna start go following.
Yeah, pursuit.
Everyone starts following Willa. Willa, you feel something that you haven't really felt in a long time. That sense of you don't have complete control over your blood curse at the moment. Something has taken over, and you can't help but follow this scent. The best way to describe it is almost smells almost like home. There's something familial about it, yet it's irresistible. There's something you haven't smelled in a very long time or anything like it. And your eyes are just rolled back and you're just almost on all fours, if you could, just running towards the scent. Everyone else is following?
On a windowsill.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm following.
Okay.
Gemma, come back.
Willa.
Willa, come back.
Try to catch up with Willa and get on her back.
The trail, as you see and as you dart further, Willa, it just leads south and into the Rorsia Forest, out of the city.
No.
You get to
Is she running?
Go ahead.
Or is she running faster than we can run? Can we keep up?
You can keep up. You can keep up. She's running. She's going fast. She's not waiting, but you can keep up with her. You see her, and as you get to actually the point in the river where the wall meets on the city, and she kind of goes around it because you can kind of navigate around that wall on the edge of the river and just go into the forest. That's what she does. It's night. It's dark. Anton, do you still have your sword out? Lit sword?
No, I
Because
sheathed it
some of you
after
can't see.
dispersing the light.
Well, it is dark.
I'll take it
so
back. I'll take it back out as I'm running.
Okay. You're out of the city at this point.
I will take out my my thieves lantern, or what is it called? Hooded lantern.
Your hooded lantern.
Yeah, which casts light in a specific direction.
Okay.
Oh, I can just see in the dark. No big deal.
702. Let's keep going. Willa,
I thought you were
it is-
humans right there.
You dick.
Willa, you can't see in the dark, but you're following your scent of, your smell. So is there any sort of light that you want to do? Just because you're not completely overcome, you have some sense of sanity and of being and what's going on, but you just want to keep following the scent. So do you feel like you want to light a source so you can better see, or do you want to just go in?
I think I have the necklace that has like some light on there.
Yep.
I don't know if I have anything else. I have torches. Can I light one?
Yeah, you can light a torch.
Okay.
You kind of get to an edge, not even looking behind you, get to a part and just, it's dark, ignite a torch and just keep going.
I'm gonna keep yelling out for Willa and be like, wait up, Cross.
Do I have
Willa,
enough
you
sense to? Oh,
go ahead.
do I have enough sense? I know that we're still psychically connected. Can I say something to Razik and the team? Like,
You can.
smells
Yours.
good. We have to keep going.
Yeah, you can communicate. You're psychically connected, so yeah. Everyone hears Willa say this. She just wants to keep going. Anything else you want to say?
She'll say, I can't stop myself, guys. If we turn around now, I think I'll regret it.
Everyone hears this except for Gemma.
Right.
I'm
I'll still keep running after her, no matter.
Yeah,
what.
I think everyone's just running anyway.
I'll narrate her thoughts to Gemma if she's within. If we're all just running alongside each other.
Yeah.
She's having an internal struggle against herself. Just like playing along with my lantern.
And the scented trail leads you deep into the Rorsia forest, along the Magalore River. The lights of Varendrel fading into darkness behind you. The two moons overhead, both full along their zenith, bathe the forest floor in a silver blue light. And because of this fullness of the moons, even humans can partially see in this bright moonlight. Not enough to see clearly, but there's a lot of moonlight tonight. And it bathes the forest floor in the silver blue light from both moons. as the sounds of the night begin to envelop you of the forest. Willa, your nose picks up something new. You stop in your tracks and you look up to find a watery form, delicate and humanoid, partially hiding behind the trunk of an old elm tree. You can see her almost peeking out towards you. A soft, feminine voice speaks. She goes, "Please, I mean you no harm." And we're going to go to our first break.
Quick, kill her.
And I just want everyone has caught up as well, just sort of stopping and seeing what Willa is looking at, holding her torch out. And we'll go to our first break, and we'll pick up after this. Stay tuned. All right. Hi, everyone. Welcome back. We are in the middle of something very interesting. As the river wisp swarm attacked the group, the adventurers quickly dealt with that issue. A couple of people afterwards hearing some sounds, perhaps of guards or something approaching, and at the same time, a very strong scent reached Willa's nostrils that caused her to dart off and out of sight towards the south and out of the city. The party followed her into the forest and into the 2 full moons of tonight and into the forest. Willa lit a torch and then found this figure, this watery figure, appear before her. Now, Willa, the scent itself wasn't this figure, but it seemed to be in front of, or almost on the line of this path. You see this watery nymph almost step out behind the tree. "I mean you no harm." She moves forward, and there's almost her body appearing to be moving blue liquid, almost like the Maglor itself took shape into that of this young girl. She goes, "My name is Nalida, and my sisters are in trouble."
Oh, hi there, Nalita. I'm Willa. I don't mean you any harm either, but do you smell that?
Kind of looks around. No. What do you mean? What smell?
There's a smell. I can almost see it. It goes right behind you. We were all kind of following it. Do you need our help?
Yes, my sisters, their essence has been corrupted. They were much like me once. Now they've changed. Well, I would need you to remove them from this mortal realm so they would find peace.
Sorry. Sorry, I wasn't expecting you to tell us to kill him.
They have been taken, corrupted by an archdruid named Varendrel. Varendrel is, well, he is known to much of us in the forest as being a long-lost member of the Draconic Order of the Lycan, but I'm not sure if you know anything about that.
You want?
Haven't we heard about Varendrel before? I feel like that's a familiar name.
We have never heard of Varendrel. But Willa, that Draconic Order of the Lycan might ring the bell.
Oh, maybe.
Look at your class.
Razzing is still just caught up on the fact, like, sisters. Nah.
We
You have to go there. He's been using his magic to send disturbances to Varendrel, though I'm not sure why. he's corrupted a lot of the forest around us, and he's made a home beneath the falls to the south, his home. And I believe he's taken my sisters there. Unfortunately, they're beyond saving, and I'd like their souls to return to the outer planes. I can lead you to his lair, or it's
Insight?
just down to the south.
You'll
Roll
get a
insight.
beat on how if she's telling the truth. While we were listening her talk to Willa for a 20.
She seems genuine. She seems genuinely concerned, and though her means of what she's asking may sound strange and unusual to normal folk, asking you to basically kill her sisters, she's also a strange entity and not quite in the same culture that you have grown up in.
Draconic Order of the Lycans, Willa? That doesn't... Do you know anything about that?
Well, I mean, those secrets were kept in my family, and we didn't really talk much about the order when these things happened. It's just kind of something that was passed down. Do I know anything else about it?
I did send you
good.
everyone can talk amongst themselves. I sent a message to Hannah that her and I can whisper back and forth for a second.
So, sisters. Well, I guess if you need to talk to Hannah, I won't engage the NPC. Guys, what do you think about? Do you think that through saving this lady, we can save this river? And also, is the river damaged? Oh, maybe that's why there was monsters in it. Razik is just kind of
see putting all this shit together. It's it's very good. Yeah, I'd say that's a pretty good guess of what's happening here. But what about what we were doing earlier? Trying to get some insight on the priest.
Well, we have
We
to make
didn't
sure
walk
that
too far, did we?
Well, we can't even see the city from here.
Well, we
But if
gotta
we
get
don't,
back to because I'm not. I paid a lot for that room, and we're sleeping in it.
Well, I'm sure we're going back. I'm sure we're going back to the city, but I mean, if we undertake this, we'll probably not get a chance to spy on the priest. But on top of that,
the river,
yeah, if we let this go,
if the
then
river's
someone might get hurt.
polluted with evil spirits, I mean, we may be dealing with more wisps coming from it, or maybe something worse.
Yeah,
This could be a protective measure for us.
Yeah. Could be putting the town in jeopardy too. And who knows? Maybe we'll find out that this is connected somehow to what's going on, because these evil spirits didn't come from nowhere.
I don't know. I got a sense that when we walked in here, it was presented as a separate sort of like quest, if you want to call it that. No, I'm just
well, no. But I guess the key would be what was his name? Widener. Widener.
Werenthar, and I'll post that. Werenthar.
Is he in town? Is he in Varendrel?
No, that's the guy that's behind the waterfall or some crap. The Archdruid. Archdruid, right? Evil Archdruid of the Draconic Lycan Order.
Draconic Order of the Lycan is what you said.
Words. I got most of those words. Well,
Savamil, go ahead.
No, I was gonna ask Willa what she thought after she had to contemplate it, which was reading the message.
She did off to the side. She was just in the sky thinking about
bubble, right?
She's like, I haven't met too many of the same order that I'm from, but that's not something that someone from the order is supposed to be doing. It's, our duty is to use our gifts to protect the people. And that's what we're doing on the farm. I know it's kind of sudden, but I'd really like to look into this. This Warrenthar guy, he shouldn't be doing that.
Is that what made you come out here? I mean, we couldn't even stop you. You're on,
Yeah, it's strange. Is the scent in the same direction of the waterfall?
It is. It continues beyond the nymph, Nalita, and keeps going towards the south.
Yeah, the smell is going in that direction behind Nalita, so it must be.
Well, I guess we should get going, right?
Wait,
What time is
Salvamel
it?
speaks up. It's nighttime. It's like 8, 9. And Salvamel goes, wait, Willa, wait, how would you know? Is this the same order that you were a part of? The Draconic Order, the Lycan? Is that how you became a were-wyvern?
Yeah, it is. It's part of the order that my parents were part of. My grandma, my grandpa, the whole family's part of it. Just kind of what we do.
You've never heard of this Warendrel guy?
No, I've never heard of him before. Not that I met many people in the order before, but there are some names I know of, but not his.
Okay.
Could be under the spell of Morthil. Maybe that's why he's not acting like a normal order of the Draconic Order of the Lycan member.
You did it. You did it.
We got there.
We should cut him open and find out.
No.
Gemma, oh
What
my
do we-
god.
Gemma, you've got this
I
dark
need a
urge,
nap. I need a
you know.
nap is what it is. It's late. Been running through the fucking forest.
Yeah. It's quite
dinner.
Yeah.
and you did have a just amazing opulent dinner, and now this is quite a contrast you found yourselves in the middle of the forest. You're following Willa. What's going on?
My cardio sucks. About how far? Nalita, is the waterfall?
I can lead you there if you'd like. It's another mile or so.
Guys, we ready?
Country mile?
It's right there. We gotta go.
I have to. But Nalita, why haven't you dealt with this Warrenthar before? How long has this been going on?
He's much too powerful for me. I'm not used to combat or fighting. I just live in the forest. And he came and used his magic against my sisters when I wasn't around, and I saw him take them to some place behind the waterfalls. And I'm too afraid to go in myself. I've seen what he's done. He's corrupted a lot of the animal life, the plant life, used them for evil. He sends those strange magical wisps into the city, your city. And I'm not sure what to do about him, but I just want my sisters to be released.
Do you know what his goal is? Why he's actually setting those things into the city?
I don't. No, I don't. All I've heard is that he's part of this order, which has been passed down for generations amongst all of us in the forest as people who are supposed to protect the innocent and preserve nature from threats. protecting nature at all costs, protecting the forest at all costs. Why he would send things into the city, perhaps he doesn't consider that part of nature or the forest, is my best guess.
Yeah, maybe he's angry that he was taken away from the elves.
It's possible, yeah.
Is he? What is he? Is he an elf human?
He's an elf.
You don't think, Belle? You don't think that there's any way we could save your sisters, do you? Do you think we just have to kind of out of this mortal coil, as you kind of hinted at earlier? There's no path for redemption for them, even if we kill the druid.
You can try. I'm not sure. I usually, when those of my kind are corrupted in the way that they have been corrupted, their essence is spoiled. Their spirits are attached to their mortal forms, but their spirits can easily be released by removing their mortal form. That's what we Naiads actually look forward to.
So are you like dryads can always kind of follow the seed of their tree? Like, can you always follow your river?
We can. But if our forms and our physical selves are corrupted, polluted, there's no sense in saving them.
But they'll live on, it sounds like, regardless, even
They
if
will.
we kill them.
They'll live on in the twin paradises of Bitopia. I hope to find them there one day. If anyone wants to, you can roll religion or history.
Not gonna bother. It's never been well for me.
9.
Razzy's just like, yeah, that sounds deep.
19.
Yeah. Gemma, you've Twin Paradises of Bitopia. Seems to have sounds familiar. You pick up on. You've read books when you were a kid. Legends and historical and religious texts that speak about the outer planes. The Twin Paradises of Bitopia is supposedly one of the celestial planes that it's a place of twin paradises, one of good, both of good, but one of lawful good and one of chaotic good that coexist. It's like a heaven.
I proceed to mansplain that to everybody in the group.
Girls playing.
Girls playing. Yeah.
Oh, that was really informative, but I somehow feel talked down to. Thank you, Gemma.
Don't feel down. I just do a lot of reading. No big deal.
She read the book.
She read the book. Yeah. Oh yeah. I read that. God damn.
I know that feeling well.
Is there anything else you can tell us about him? You said he's an archdruid, an elven archdruid. Anything that could be helpful?
Achilles heel.
Well, he's
CPD,
known.
COPD, anything like that.
Nothing like that. I haven't heard any of those, but I know that he has the ability to use nature and his will. Summoning creatures, summoning beasts. Some even think he can turn into a beast himself, being one of the Draconic Order of the Lycan.
That tracks.
He seems angry. That's all I can really tell you.
Well, maybe we can use that. Maybe we can provoke him to action through that anger in a way that benefits us.
Or maybe, Willa, maybe you can try talking to him before it comes to blows.
Yeah, if there's anything we can do to avoid killing people, that'd be great.
If he's part of your order, I have to believe that at some point he believed in what you guys stood for or stand for.
Right.
There has to be a
I hope so.
yeah.
I hope he still believes that. But I will say, if we're gonna go over there, the blue moon is out tonight, so it might be a bit more feral.
So are you, right?
Oh, I'm doing fine. Look at me talking. She like stands up with her arms out.
Do I have
It's
something in
fine.
my teeth? She's got like fangs.
Actually, roll an insight, Mike.
Gemma, call me by my
Oh,
character name.
Gemma.
Okay, 17.
And Will, I'd like you to roll either deception or persuasion. But you can GM roll it to me. GM roll it to me, so it's a private
awesome.
roll.
Fantastic.
Wait, how do I GM roll it?
You can, if you click the little dice icon to the left sidebar, click the GM roll at the top there.
Nice.
You can roll D20 and add your modifiers.
Oh my goodness. That would be a +0. So
So, okay, to the one you want to use. Okay.
Yeah.
Gemma, there's a part of you that senses like, oh, she's I got this together, but there's something that doesn't seem maybe fully true.
She's hot and bothered. Yeah.
Okay. Well, should we keep moving then? Do we? Nalita said she can lead us the way. Do we want to take her advice, or Willa? Do you think you can follow the scent there?
yeah, I still see it. I see it, right? I
Yeah,
still smell it.
You can smell it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it I have a question. Is it sort of it's a little bit out, but is it like a short rest stroll? Or is it like
well, it's about a mile, but if you'd like to take a short rest, now would be the time to do it.
Nobody else needs the short rest, right?
I could short rest.
So,
I am perfectly content. I am good where I'm at.
Would you guys mind a short rest?
Yeah, let's do it on
needs a little
your
help, so
behalf.
he could probably do a short rest.
He's still coughing blood.
I'm speaking
Anyone
from
want a
Salvador's
dice?
perspective.
I'm fine.
Senpai.
Listen, he's fine. Okay, so we can short rest.
Yeah, let's go ahead and short rest.
Cool.
7 mil will short rest. And I'm gonna roll some hit dice. I need this a little bit.
Save our.
I gain nothing.
All right.
Can you heal your temporary hit points?
You cannot. Once they're used up, they're gone. And when you're on rest, they're completely gone. Very for a reason. I'm at 42. 56.
I'm all good. Yep.
Some I'll do one more. It's another 7. 49 out of 56. Okay. Everyone good?
I
Yep.
am
Excellent.
great.
Okay. You're short rested. Another an hour passes. It's probably around 10 o'clock at night. Getting late, but you're kind of jacked on adrenaline at this point. What's going to happen? Melita is still around, kind of wading in and out of the nearby river. It seems to have a faster flow as it's getting closer to these supposed waterfalls. Do you wish to have her tag along, or do you want to move on without her?
I don't know. I'd hate to see her get hurt. What do you guys think?
They might be able to give us more info when we get there.
You can maybe stand back if things go down.
I'm a sucker for yeah. Can you turn into a puddle if you need to, Mel? Like,
I can completely camouflage into the water, but I am no combatant. I will not go further beyond the falls. I just will lead you there if you need me to. Otherwise, I'll stay back here and let me know when the deed is done, and I'll reward you.
Anton leans over to Willa and says, let us know if where she leads us deviates from where your nose leads us.
Oh, yeah.
We will know if we can trust her.
Of course. Yeah. I'll do that. Don't worry.
Yes, you can lead us there. We'll follow you.
Okay, this way. She starts to go down the path, following the river. Yes. So, taking a trail deeper into the forest, your ears soon pick up the sound of surging water. You can hear it in the distance as the sound grows louder. You realize you're approaching a massive waterfall. This sort of sound getting louder and louder as you get further and further south along the river, following this path that flows from the Magalore. You eventually find you're just upon it as you take this winding, almost partially slippery slope around this rocky ledge, and then revealing into this two-tiered waterfall as the massive water of the river is pouring over one edge, crashing into a flatter portion, and then falling off again. This midpoint the river hits is collected into this large basin of shallow water. And then the next fall descends completely into total darkness, hundreds of feet below you. So as you get down to this point around this rocky ledge, you get to this edge, and you can see this sort of shallow pool basin that looks towards the first falls, towards the north. And you can see, though it is shallow, there is rushing water, but seems shallow and safe enough to traverse across. Both moons sort of reflecting onto the water and onto the shimmering waves from the waterfall as it flows further to the south. Melita, looks to you, and behind those falls, there is a cave that leads to Varendrel and my long-lost sisters. Please allow their souls to find their way to the twin paradises of Bitopia, and I'll be waiting back near the top. Please find me when it's done. Willa, your sense of smell directly flows towards those falls.
Okay, well, don't you worry, Nalita. We're gonna go in. We're gonna take care of this, and hopefully, no one except for your sisters get hurt.
Thank you. And she makes her way back up towards the top of the falls, like where the top tier part of the river is, and just out of sight.
Are you guys ready? Should we head in?
Yeah. How do you want to do this? Do you want to go in and try to reason with them first?
I'd love that. If we can do that first, then
I love to reason.
We got your back, Willa.
Make sure to
We
stall
trust
him
you.
for at least a minute so I can size him up while we're there.
And remember, we're still telepathically connected. So, if you need anything, just think it.
right. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna be fine. Hopefully, Varendrel comes to his senses. Maybe he's just having a bad day. Who knows? We'll start for the waterfall.
Does Mel just kind of like step back and wish us the best?
Well, as I said, she sort of backed away and went back towards the top part of the falls.
Give her a nod.
And outstretched before you is this sort of basin / pool. You can see that these falls are massive. I mean, as I said, 2-tiered falls. The basin itself that stretches out before you is 130 feet long and then 60 feet wide. And the water appears to be about like 2 to 3 feet deep. So you can wade through it of this sort of rushing like whitewater falls, falling down from the river into this mid portion and then descending further and out of sight into the night. But as it stands, you just see these falls. You don't see any cave entrance or anything.
Anton turns toward the nymph and how do we get in?
She's already moved up towards the top part of the and out of sight.
Right.
She says it's behind the waterfall.
How do we get in?
Let's check. Just start approaching the waterfall and see if there's anything behind it.
Into the water.
Savamel jumps into the water and goes, "Come on, what are you waiting for? Let's go!"
Yeah. Swims up the waterfall.
Yeah.
All right, that's cool.
It's like Breath of the Wild's, it's like shoots way up.
So do we? Approaching it. Do we get us?
Yeah. So to be clear, too, you have Anton. Do you still have your sword out, kind of raised as light source? Willa, you have your torch.
Well, you're going through a waterfall, right? So.
Yeah, but it's still kind of partially dark.
Oh, okay, all right. Well,
and you have to wade for a portion. So I don't know if you just want to.
I'll cast light on her maul. How about that?
Okay.
So you don't have to. So you can use both of your hands.
Thanks, Chema.
Yeah.
Out.
Put out the torch, and you all jump into the water. Begin wading.
Sawmill's moonwalking on the water.
He's just yeah. And everyone, go ahead and make a perception check. I need Willa, Anton, and Razek to make it with disadvantage
22. Oh, never mind.
because of the darkness of the night.
Oh, 7.
8.
It's a 9 for Anton.
19 Gemma.
19 Gemma. Gemma, you kind of spot see like a more dark patch behind the falls, where you think that could be where the cave is.
I just kind of pointed out, thinking that area right there.
As you begin to start, you're wading further and further. You pick this up first, Gemma, because of where you were looking. You see the rocks seem to almost shift. And there are these two figures made of rock that seem to burst from the wall behind the falls, of these two earth elementals that break out from either side of the cave entrance and start to wade towards you all. Let's roll initiative. Let me move to the map and then we'll do so.
What I meant to say is over there is two things coming right at us. Damn it. Oh, good.
And I will have to adjust a few things here, so please be patient. Go ahead and roll initiative.
Anton rolls a 16.
14.
Nope, he doesn't roll a 16.
Oh, cool. I rolled a 7. That's awesome.
Anton rolls a 24.
Woo!
Nice.
I'm going in.
Come on.
I feel like Sawmill should get advantage on his attacks when he's in water.
Certain attacks, he's got a swim speed, so
Nice.
roll 20 being real cooperative for me today. Where is this?
I feel like lights and elementals are cake compared to what we've been up against before.
Yeah.
I ain't scared.
You see this
They already
earth
have it.
elemental, two of these earth elementals, these sort of humanoid looking shapes of these rocks bursting from the water. You can see the water just pouring around them as they start to wade out towards you. The cave entrance between them. And then Saba needs to roll as well. And then I need to fix light issues because that has changed. Anton, you should have light on you. 15.
I see everything.
And how much does the light do 20/20 on Willa, her Maul?
2020.
Thank you. There is dim light that I've already placed onto this map because of the moons being so bright as they are, but that is still difficult for people who don't have dark vision, and even people who do have dark vision. So we still have some light sources there. And everyone good? Can everyone see? Ready to go? Okay. Let's rock and roll. First up is Anton. You know what? And before I get into this, sorry to just burst the bubble here, but this is probably the best time to get into our second break. So let's go ahead, and before we dive into combat, let's take our second and final break, and we'll be back here shortly to fight some Earth Elementals. See you soon.
We just kill them.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back. We are about to start combat with 2 Earth Elementals after following the path of some sort of strange familial scent that Willa cannot help but follow. This trail has led to meeting Nalida, a sort of river nymph who has explained sort of the situation that her sisters have been corrupted by some archdruid, supposedly part of the Draconic Order of the Lycan, which connects to Willa's past. Has taken her sisters and put them under his service. This archdruid has perhaps been the one sending these strange wisps of light into Varendrel and corrupting others in the city. We have now part of this 2-tiered waterfall and waded through the water, and on either side of the cave entrance to this lair, 2 Earth Elementals have emerged, and we are in combat. Anton, you are up first. I do want to point out before you go is that this, since you are wading in water that's about at your knee to thigh length, it is difficult terrain.
Is it a Mortal Kombat situation too, where if we punch the guy, he like goes to the second tier on the bottom? That was a dumb joke. Just go. Sorry.
I know what you're going for, but I didn't make a map for that area, so.
Just saying that would have been cool.
It would be if this was Mortal Kombat. But,
it was Mortal Kombat. Just actual combat. All right.
So because it's difficult terrain, Anton, that means that you have to move at half speed.
Okay. Anton's going to use his longbow, and no, it doesn't. Can I? So half speed means if I dash, I could still get there.
Yeah, but
Through
that's
the
your
water.
action.
Can I dash through water? Yeah.
Dash would be
Oh, you
your
get
action.
Right. You get 2 actions though.
You
Yeah,
get
you
2
get it.
attack actions. So if you attack, you get
Oh.
another attack, but you still get 1 action.
Okay. Well then, Anton. What about is sheathing my sword in action? If I
No,
wanna,
that's a free
sheath it and
action if
take
you
out-
want to
okay.
sheath it.
Okay, I'll sheath
But
it and
you'll
take
lose-
out.
You'll just lose your lights, the 1 light source that you
Yeah.
had. But
We got plenty of light.
Just
Anton
bury it
shoots
into the ground.
his
Really
sword.
cool.
Yeah, not a bad idea, but no. I'll use that for later. Anton's gonna shoot his longbow for 25.
Ooh.
oh, sweet. Which one are you attacking?
I'm attacking the one to the right, Anton's
The right.
northeast.
All right. Sheathing your sword and fire your longbow towards the Earth Elemental. You got a 25. Very nice with a 5 piercing. That one definitely strikes.
All right, quickly use the second attack to hit for 22.
Wow.
Good, still good. We're still good.
That's still a hit.
All right. That's 8 piercing damage.
Okay. Well done.
He's just
And,
drinking and doing archery at Redguard for like a week.
I will say that since you are firing this bow and hitting it into this, just imagine sort of the lower light of you're at night, there's the moons overhead reflecting off the water. You're firing at these rocky figures. You're not sure if it's being very effective, but you are hitting them, but you're hitting them with these arrows of these strong rocky creatures.
Yeah. And I can still move, right?
At half move speed.
So I'm gonna Anton's going to wade over here a little closer to this guy. Oh, look,
Perfect.
a couple of those arrows hit.
Yeah.
Nice.
Just start kind of rushing through the water through your knees, and you get up to that point, and that is your turn. Cool.
All right.
Savamil.
Look.
No, I'm just kidding.
Dick about it. He's like going in between us and stuff. And...
No, yeah, he's like going around you, going in circles around you. Now, he's going to actually stand up and he's going to cast Bless.
Blessing.
The blessing. The blessing. But he's going to do it at level 1, which will affect 3 people. He's going to give that to within range too. Let's see, 30 feet. That's everyone. Okay.
Who will he choose?
He'll give it to Anton, he'll give it to Willa, and he'll give it to Gemma. So Anton, Willa, Gemma, you are blessed. That is his action. And he's going to move closer, a little bit to this side, 5. And he has a swim speed, so he can actually kind of get down and move without affecting his movement.
Let me ride on your back.
5, 10. He's gonna get he's gonna get about here. And get ready with his crossbow. It's going to be now Razik's turn.
All right. Because I have mobile, I'm going to move through the water as I kind of like telekinetically shape it, just for flavor style. But mobile lets me move through difficult terrain without extra movement. So I'm going to bonus action dash, move up, summon a psychic blade, and kind of strike out at its big, dumb, stupid rock head. All right, unfortunately, don't get sneak attack on that, but I do get a nat 20, baby.
Wow.
With a 28 to hit.
Silvery barbs. Just kidding.
It's going to be a full 8 psychic damage for that crit. It rolled pretty bad. But as part of mobile, because I moved, so I can move back 10 feet. Now that I've made an attack without provoking an attack of opportunity.
Wow.
And that is going to be my turn. As I kind of just rush up and kind of jump out of the water, slash at its face, push off of it, and then go back into the water a little bit, trying to conceal myself.
Okay.
Nice.
Do you actually try to conceal yourself? Like bonus
No,
action
I
hide,
can't.
or-
I can't bonus action hide because I dashed. Bonus action.
Alrighty. Earth Elemental to the farther side. Will move forward. You can see that it actually almost goes down under the water and disappears into the rock floor.
Oh. Okay.
What?
Can we see below the surface of the water? Is it pretty clear? I know it's fairly dark
It's
in here, right?
pretty clear, but he burrowed into the rock and reformed. God, I cannot talk tonight. Reformed and bursts out of the water, and in front of you all, and will strike at Willa with one attack with a 25. And then another attack against Gemma with the 22.
Yep.
So, Willa, you take 18 bludgeoning damage. And Gemma, you take 19 bludgeoning damage.
Wow.
And that is it for the Earth Elemental. It's going to now be Gemma's turn. As this thing has burst from the water and just two slam attacks into the water and against both Willa and you. Sort of looming over you. The moon is overhead.
Gemma is going to take that hit, and then she's going to sort of disapparate and bam over here again using her Misty Step.
Mm-hmm.
So that's another second. Let's do the wild magic first before I move on. I'm good. I think. Yes, I'm good. So then she's going to cast a firebolt at that one, the one that just hit her, but she's going to transmute it into using the her new with her meta magic, she's going to transmute it into thunder using a sorcery point.
Okay.
If I can hit it with a 26.
26 definitely hits.
Okay, so hit it in the back with a thunderbolt of sorts for 15 fire. And I'll engage. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, and you're going to use your Outer Essence Shard?
Yeah, because I used the meta magic
sorcery
so
point.
I can engage the Outer Essence
Absolutely.
Shard and the black flame.
Your fire, as you almost like release it, the fire dissipates and just transforms into this sonic blast that slams into the creature, and you can see shards of rock and debris shatter from the Earth Elemental as it's highly effective against the Earth Elemental, dealing double damage.
Oh, great. Okay, so that was the 15 thunder, and then whatever 16 necrotic if that affects it. And then I'm going to bleed behind this rock for a little bit. Like I'm going to hobble over here.
Yeah. Well done, as that seems to blow this huge chunk, and everyone can see sort of this debris and pebbles and rocks fall into the water. And you kind of take partial cover behind there. And that's your turn?
Yes.
All right, Willa, you are up.
Willa is...
This thing has just hit you and is just sort of looming above you.
Yeah, she sees the explosion happen from Gemma's power, and she's gonna kind of tighten her arms around her maul as she activates the right of the frozen. Her nose kind of bleeds just a little bit. Her weapon kind of glows with this purple, an icy glow, and she'll take her first swing.
All right.
For a 27.
27 will definitely hit.
Wow.
So that is 3 cold and 13 magical bludgeoning.
Beautiful.
And she'll swing again.
And I believe, doesn't the Maul of Hell Ice do automatic? I mean, I could be wrong. Does it automatically do cold damage? Or it only does the cone of cold?
I wasn't tracking that. Good question. I have it up real quick.
Let me check
Plus
real quick.
1 bonus to attack and damage rolls. And then it has that special power with the cold
Okay.
energy.
Gotcha. Okay. Yep. So 3 cold. Okay. Gotcha.
She swings again for 26.
That's definitely a hit. Oh,
And then that's 6 cold and 12 magical bludgeoning.
got it. 1 sec.
Man, these earth elementals, Salvamil. Like, sorry, I guess I shouldn't probably you Wes while you're trying to figure something out. Guys, how about these earth elementals?
Thumbs down.
Suck. Yeah.
Talk about a rock between a rock and a hard place. Am I right? More like 2 between.
Yeah.
3 thumbs down.
Don't make jokes on bleeding internally.
Okay. Had a mess up there. I was hearing you in the back of my head, Rob. Yes. You said it, Joe. I have
Sorry,
a lot
I didn't
going
mean
on.
to call upon your DM powers in that
No.
moment.
You're fine. Okay. Yep. Cool. Willa, both blasts very well done. It's looking bloodied. All right. Now it's going to go to the earth elemental over to the north. That sort of stomps forward, water at its feet. We'll move right here, and we'll make a slam attack against Anton and a slam attack against Razik. Slam attack for 14 against Anton. You dodge out of the way as it slams into the water, and then another one for a 19 to hit you, Razik.
All right. Nice.
Can I riposte since he missed me?
Yes, you can. Go ahead and do it.
Gonna quickly pull out my longsword for a 22.
Wow, very nice. Hit.
We're 7 slashing.
Okay, cool. You guys are getting so powerful. It's pretty cool. All right, and you take 13 bludgeoning damage, Razik, from that hit.
All right, sweet. I am going to make it do a telekinetic reprisal, which is
Okay, reaction.
8 plus
Mhm.
proficiency,
Yeah.
which is 3, so 8, so 11. 8 plus 3.
Watch your last.
Okay, so 11 plus 2, so 13. Save on my Gift of the Gem Dragon ability, telekinetic reprisal.
Strength?
Use my reaction to it is yes, it is. It is a strength saving throw against my charisma, which is the force of my psychic will as a Pangea.
I was like so cocky. I was like, this thing's so strong. There's no way. I got a nat 1.
Woo!
You're like a 20 strength.
Pangea.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
So what's it do?
So you take 2d8 force damage, which is the following. You take 8 force damage, and you are pushed 10 feet away from me.
With this incredible psychic force, you can see that after striking Razik, there's this burst of telekinetic energy, the psychic energy that just blasts the sort of earth elemental and slams back against the back wall and underneath the waterfall again. Well done, Razik. And that ends the earth elemental's turn. It's Anton, your turn.
Hey, listen, I don't know if it's too late for this, but I was supposed to roll a superiority die on my riposte and add that to my my damage. Wait, is it my damage or my attack? Yeah, damage.
Your damage.
No, that's cool.
Can
Go ahead and roll it.
Do
Go ahead and roll
that?
Yep, that's fine.
That's 4. Another 4 damage.
Wow, that's a good
All right,
roll
cool.
for that.
All right, now it's your turn.
All right. Now I move up and take another swing. I swing on him
We're beating the hell out of this thing.
for.
Y'all are doing really good tonight.
No.
Oh, except for that.
What do
Roll
I have to roll?
Roll a D100.
A D100. All right.
To see if you drop your weapon.
15.
Oh, you do.
wow.
Clank,
You
clank,
see
splash.
the long sword sort of glowing and then starting to fade to darkness as a sort of like Sting, from Lord of the Rings, just fading and landing down at your feet below you in the water.
So we're without light.
You can free action pick
Now
him
what-
up, though,
Is it,
right?
does
Well, you-
Willa's mace have on it?
It does.
Okay.
Her
I
maul
always
does,
think of
yeah.
Anton's sword having light on it.
But you can pick it back
That's
up. I'll say with this, it will take a bonus action, kind of grabbing it out of the water and like kind of retrieving it again.
Okay. Anton does that.
And you can have one more attack.
Right. For a 14.
14 misses. It bounces off its rocky exterior, just deflects it.
Anton looks back at Razik. See if he was watching.
He's
A
looking
nod
up.
of affirmation. Just
Yeah.
one single nod
Oh,
of
I hope nobody
respect
saw
slash
that.
admiration.
All right, Savamil's turn now. Going to. He's going to heal the Earth Elemental. No, I'm just kidding.
So random. That's Savamil.
The conflicts of being also the DM. He's going to move this way, knowing that Gemma got hit. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Moving this way. Gemma, here, take this. And sends a healing word your direction for level 2. Oh, he's running.
Thanks, Sav.
I will just say that I love imagining Savamil like swimming around in the water like a dolphin,
Yes.
and then bursting up with like his hair like, like all L'Oreal like commercial. It's like, Gemma, take my healing, and he's like,
And he fires this white blast towards you for 13 healing.
Wow. Oh, thanks, dude.
And that's oh no, you know what? He has he can do a cantrip. He'll do it never works. Sacred Flame on the Earth Elemental before him. Dexterity saving throw. That's a 9. Oh, it worked. 13 radiant damage
Wow.
against the Earth Elemental here. As he sort of directs both of his holy magic. And that's it for Savamil. It's going to be Razik's turn.
Razik smirks, knowing that he can finally get sneak attack as he rushes forward. He's going to dash, bonus action. He's going to dash with his bonus action. He's going to approach the Earth Elemental kind of pinned to the waterfall that Anton is fighting. And he's going to sort of like kick up with his feet and try and like Psychic Blade slash him with his main arm with a 25 to hit. No advantage on that, but I do get sneak.
25 hits.
All right. That is going to be 11 sneak, 10 psychic damage as I just come down across this stupid little earth elemental face. And if that doesn't kill him, I'm going to
Nope.
immediately move back.
Not even at
10 feet. And being able to do so without attack of opportunity and
Bonus
without
action
difficult terrain
disengage?
because I'm mobile. Nope, I have mobile, so I can attack and disengage without like having.
Wow,
to disengage,
mobile's even
essentially.
better than I thought. Like,
Mobile's
even with
so good,
God, that's such a good feat.
and it makes my speed 10 feet further, so I have 40 feet
Right.
of standard movement. So it's just you can't beat it. Very good.
It's a great feat. Wow. Okay.
So good. So
Cool.
good. But I'm able to like dash in like through the water, like slash, move back, and sort of just like stealthily kind of move back into like as small
Very
a space
cool.
as I can make myself take up as I end my turn.
You look over and Savamel nods, goes, impressed. You don't even need a swim speed. And
Psychically smirk back.
yeah,
I send
And
an
it looks
image
like-
of me smirking.
very good. It looks like we got a character inspiration from chat for Willa. So you'll be able to use that on, well, anytime during this combat, you can use that. And it's going to go to the Earth Elemental that's in front of you, actually, which will attack you. Oh, wow, nat 1 on the first attack.
Nice. Whew.
And then
Good
we'll
doing it.
move down and we'll try and hit Savamel
No.
for a 15, which is, well, no, does it miss? It misses. Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
AC 16.
oh my god.
Just misses him, dodges out of the way, and it's now Gemma's turn.
I'm going.
You're no longer bloodied, right?
Oh yeah, thank you. I was staring hard at that actually. I'm gonna come back around the rock, see him attack my friends, see me attack my friends, and I'll transmute another firebolt towards its back. Not trying to provoke it or anything like that. For 23.
Wow. Yeah. Definitely hits.
Okay, so that'll be 14 thunder damage.
Ooh.
And,
Use another spell or sorcery point to.
Yeah. I said I was transmuting it to thunder,
Got it.
seeing how effective it was. So 14 thunder damage and the 15 necrotic, trying to, like, again, just focusing the energy through that shard, maybe enjoying it a little bit too much. And
Oh, wow. With the combination of the thunder damage and the necrotic damage of the outer essence shard, how do you destroy this earth elemental?
do like a powerful yell sort of, and project all of her energy into it, and so it like shatters all over the place.
There's this loud boom, even over the loud sound of that waterfall next to you, Anton, and everyone. That loud rushing sound of water, you hear this sort of concussive blast as the earth elemental shatters, and then there's this almost second concussive blast of additional damage as this thing is completely shattered apart, and pebbles and rocks falling into the water around you.
I think that's all I can do. I'll leave it at that.
It's very humble of you. That's all I can do to break apart that monster with nothing but my will.
All right.
They're my friends.
Gemma using her
I'm just a regular girl.
using her sorcery training to good use there, and her new magical object. Willa, it's your turn.
Willa is going to move upwards towards the last elemental there. She has just enough speed to move over.
Yeah.
Wading through the water.
Into the potty.
See what the water.
Need backup, Anton? She's gonna.
I'm over here.
Wouldn't use the word
He's
need.
fine.
Well, 27 definitely hits.
Awesome. 6 cold and 12
Wow.
bludgeoning. And she'll swing again from the other direction. For 13.
Oh, yo.
13 just bounces off its rocky exterior. But you can use the inspiration you got from Chad if you wanted to.
Hey, yes, let's go.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah,
Yes.
there you go.
22.
Yay.
22.
Thank you, Z, for Zed for that.
Yay.
And that deals an additional 14 damage. Nice. With that last one, you definitely see it kind of crack against the rock, and you can see the water that's been flowing from the waterfall that's right in front of you almost harden and then shatter from the icy damage that you dealt.
Cool.
That ice getting in between the cracks of the rock and just exploding outward. You dealt some good damage to it. And anything else for your turn?
No, that's it. She looks at Anton. She's like, there you go. I softened it up for you.
As it sort of turns slowly, you can hear this groaning sound as it moves, and then it takes its big fists and then does 2 slam attacks, one against Willa, one against Anton.
Get me
First one,
full.
Willa. Second one, Anton. 18 and 16. 18 against you, Willa. 16 against you, Anton.
Does not.
Does not hit Anton, but it hits Willa, I believe. For 16 bludgeoning damage against you, Willa, as it slams hard against you. And that's all it can. Do you want to riposte?
I do want to riposte.
Go for it.
17.
17 is a direct hit.
Yeah.
That's a 7 plus. Sorry. Hold up. Plus 3.
3.
So that's 10.
Cool. Very good, man. Love it. And riposting, defending your friend and companion, deflecting and hitting another attack. It is now your turn, Anton.
I told you better hit me. Longsword attack.
Try trying to hit me and hit me.
23.
That's
for 4 slashing. But I'm going to do, if he's still alive,
still alive.
I'm gonna do another swing on him for 17.
That's
Nice.
a hit. Direct hit.
And that one is 5 magical
Still up.
slashing.
That's a hit. Okay.
Right. That is
Looking
my
hurt, but going strong enough to keep moving. All right, that's your turn, Anton. It's going to be Savamel. It was like, I'll hear you soon. Well, I got to do an attack here. It's going to fire his crossbow. You know, the thing that never works. But he's a crossbow expert, so let's see if it does. 8.
Wow.
He tosses the crossbow into the water. And keeps moving. Over here. And pulls out his trident, ready to fight. Razik, it's your turn.
Beautiful. Razik is going to move nimbly through the water, splitting apart as much of it telekinetically as he can, as he kind of bounces up against some of this rock wall next to the elemental that Anton and Willa are fighting, and kind of does like a jump, push, slash, as he is going to Psychic Blade with Sneak with a 21 to hit.
That's a hit.
Roy, that's going to be a 13 Sneak, 9 psychic damage.
How do
need to
you
describe anything?
finish off the Earth Elemental?
Excellent. So as I kind of like do like a wet running start off of the wall, I kind of like I summon 2 psychic blades and hold my hands, and kind of in that classic move, I kind of like stick them together, elongate the energy, and sort of like form it into like a javelin that I plunge into the Earth Elemental's eye. His like one vulnerable kind of point, as I kind of just like force it in, and I think like I'm on top of its head and it goes still as it dies and my psionic energy disperses.
Shattering, and then the rocks seem to almost fall apart, as if several boulders have just that have been formed into this figure collapse into separate, many different boulders and underwater, and combat ends.
Full.
It's pretty good. Pretty good, everybody.
Here, Willa. Someone rushes over to you and here, take this. It might get a little bit of healing. You got hurt there.
Oh yeah, just a little bit, but yeah, I'll take anything you can get.
I'll also give Willa a healing potion too. I pull it out. Like I say, here, you can probably take this too, if maybe it'll help save some of Solid Mill's magic, or his magic.
You get 12 healing as he does.
That's really good.
Awesome.
Cure wounds on you.
Oh, thanks.
Razik's gonna bring Salvamil back his crossbow. He's like, "Hey, buddy, you dropped this."
He takes it because thanks.
It's very wet. I don't know if like a crossbow will work anymore.
Oh no, he uses it underwater all the time. It's covered in barnacles. He hooks it up to his belt.
And they just keep on at it every day.
Supposedly an expert, but I can never seem to hit anything when I need to. But you know,
You're supposed to hold your breath when you pull the trigger.
I'm an expert, okay? I'm an expert.
Okay, no, I know you're an expert. Here's your bolt off the ground.
Thanks. Puts it back into its sheet.
Willa, that healing potion is 2d4 plus 2 also. Okay.
Okay. Perfect. Yeah, she uncorks it and downs it right away. For 6. Okay. Thanks, Gemma. I really needed that.
Plus 2
see in there.
for 6. Got it. Cool. I was just catching up there.
No, it's not much, but it seems like you took a pretty big hit too. And thanks, Savi, for patching me up.
And no problem. That's what I do. So, also kind of hard to hear too. You're all talking a little loud as there's this rushing water right next to you. Perhaps we should go. I see something in there, behind the falls.
Yeah, I'll head us in, and Willa will start moving towards the cave.
Going underneath the falls and through it, you get into a though the water still goes in, it becomes covered above you, and you find yourself in sort of this very small sort of cavernous chamber, still in the same level of water at your knees, and you can see that beyond this 10-foot wide cave entrance appears to be almost like a dead end, but you quickly realize as you get further into the back wall of this chamber, the water drops down. the floor drops down and the water drops down. Everyone go ahead and make a perception check.
13.
2.
Oh, wow.
Me for Anton.
Sorry, I didn't mean to roll nature, but I still got a 20.
Oh, you get a soft 20 there. And, okay. Anton and Razik notice for sure that you look down, noticing, the floor drops down, and there's a faint bit of light that seems to be refracting from deeper below the water. Almost as if you need to go down underneath this cave wall, swim down and around it.
I telepathically reach out to Salvamil and Anton's like, do we want to maybe give Salvamil a light source and send him down? What do you guys think? Like,
Do you want me to scout ahead? Or do you want
Yeah, there's something on the other side, but you have to go underneath.
I
Does
definitely
anybody-
am a water hydro. I have got some hydrophobia, so I'm good. If you want to take the lead on that, Salvamil, I think drowning is probably the worst death that you can have.
Oh, it's not too bad, man. I can scout ahead a little bit. And come back. Gemma, Willa, does that sound okay?
Just be careful.
Do you have light, Sav?
I've got dark vision. And he dives underwater. You wait for a few moments. You can almost see his body is sort of swimming down underwater and then disappearing out of sight.
Majestic.
You wait a couple moments, and you can see the form coming back. Emerges out of the water. Just everyone. All you need to do is swim down. It's not too far. Just swim underneath this wall. It kind of pats on the wall in front of you. And there's a cave on the other side. There's light over there too.
What are we waiting for?
All right. 1, 2, 3.
Everyone dives down below, and you swim and you can open your eyes and you can see underneath the very clear, crystal clear river waters, diving below this cave wall, and then sort of emerging up on the other side of this wall. You can see there's a cave that opens, and you realize the cacophony of the rushing water that you heard before has now been muffled on the other side of that rock wall. It has been replaced by a beautiful yet eerie and haunting song.
I leave.
Just like sinks back into the water. Just quietly, like you hold your nose, just like, kind of sink back in.
Been here before.
You don't
as well.
You don't even like leave, you just sink down into the water.
This isn't
but
my
no.
first water park.
There are these female voices that sing an ethereal tune, as if beckoning you forward. The sound echoing through the watery cave, though you do not see the source. There are many magical torches and candles that light the chamber with a yellow-orange light. The water at your feet, as you get up, you can get out of this sort of the pool that you dipped into and back into the sort of same rushing water before. You can stand and it's at your knees again. And you see the water at your feet reflecting onto that swirling sort of liquid water pattern onto the rocky ceiling of the cave. The rocks of the cave itself are covered, that are above water, are covered in plants and twisting vines, and water flows from deeper within the cave, actually down a staircase that leads deeper into the cave.
doesn't really seem like an evil lair to me.
Guys, I think that's the sisters that we might be hearing singing. I think that might be Mel's sisters.
Could be sirens.
You see this before you. Sort of haunting ethereal music echoing from the stairwell.
I take back what I said. This place is creepy.
This place is cool.
We're not doing any good
Yeah,
standing
you're
here, right?
Right. Head towards the voices, I suppose.
Let's step up the staircase.
Stay on your guard. This could still be sirens.
Marching order, guys.
Yeah. What's your marching order?
Either first or second or third, depending on how
Anton will,
Willa and Anton want to do it.
yeah, Anton will go first.
We'll go second then.
I feel like these sirens probably aren't laying a lot of traps.
Go ahead and arrange yourselves on this map here in front of you, and the line that you wish to be in.
Jim, could you drop down one or two, depending on where Willa wants to be?
Give me a second. Yeah.
Gustav and Mel will go last.
I'm the line
Alright.
leader. Who's the door holder?
Was that a thing?
Door holder? You
Was
didn't
there a
have door holder?
designated door holder?
Yeah, line leader and door holder.
I did not.
So you guys went to
I
different
have not
elementary
heard of the
schools
door
than I
holder.
did.
It's
I've never
Razak.
heard that.
Then that means it's you.
It's Razak.
Molly Very Elementary. Represent.
The proud door. Were you a door holder?
You're a proud door holder.
Sometimes.
I'll never believe what I saw.
All right. You follow the cave deeper. Hearing the trickling of the water that seems to be permeating every part of this cave, giving you this uneasy feeling as if there's a river right overhead. Almost an uneasy feeling of this could collapse at any moment, but it's still holding strong. Someone lives here. There are these candles and torches that seem to be lit despite all the water. And you've moved up these stairs and begin to wind through this cave. The water still rushing from deeper within the cave. Begin to see figures emerge from the water in front of you. Just rearranging people here. I need everyone to roll a wisdom saving throw. In fact, 3 of them. 3 wisdom saving throws.
Sirens. Do we want to do this in like an order so we're not jamming up our rolls?
Just
Did you guys already roll? I was scroll down. Sorry.
just go ahead and roll, and then you just keep track of the ones that are yours.
Sorry, it's taking me a second.
Good 6.
18. Damn, a lot of green tonight.
Oh shit.
We're not. Are we still blessed too?
Oh, yeah.
It lasts a minute. No, you're no longer blessed.
Damn it. Okay.
Sorry, guys.
All I'll say is
Yeah.
Anton's are really bad. Anton has no wisdom. Three fails.
You've got street smarts. That's fine.
That's right.
He's from the street.
Go with my gut.
bitch.
Did anyone get under 14?
I did not.
Anton did 3 times in a row.
I got under 14 for one of my rolls.
Okay. Which one? First, second, or third?
Oh, first.
Okay. And what about others?
Oh,
I
I'm
did
sorry. I
not.
didn't roll 2 more times. I apologize. That's my bad. No, I did not. I got a 14 and a
None?
15 in my second and my third.
So you failed. You didn't fail at all, right?
And I don't believe so. It was 13, right?
Oh, Sovim.
14.
14. Nope, did not fail.
Sav, who has a 6 plus 6 on his saves,
Mm-hmm.
failed all 3. Willa failed the first. Gemma, what about your answers?
My lowest was a 15. I'm not
Okay,
blessed.
so
That's
you
my
succeeded.
Everwatch clock. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yep. So, okay, cool. So you succeeded. Willa and Anton and Savamil especially see these 3 corrupted river sirens emerge from the water, looking beyond and singing this horrifying tune. Ethereal, yet beautiful, yet haunting and driving you forward. Anton, you have to move your full move speed that you can. Same for Anton, you can move straight. Willa, you have to go to the left one. And Sabin will have to go straight as well. Your full move speed.
Straight.
Can I try to
ahead.
stop him? Can I try to at least grab somebody? I'm like,
Gotcha.
Razak, grab.
You can try to.
I'll try to hold
Boy.
Savamil back as I see him trying to push past me.
Anton's headed over.
I'm like, Razak, grab one.
He's
You have to make contested.
Yeah, whatever.
Tracks.
I mean, I got no
Yeah.
strength, but still.
You have
Is
to
it-
make a strength versus my dex.
Would I
Is
do
it-
that as well? Or?
Strength or acrobatics?
The one attempting to do would have to be an athletics. The person defending is athletics or acrobatics.
Oh, great. Okay. Trying
So
to
you're
do
doing. You said
Savamil.
Savamel, so
Yeah, I
only
got a
one
4.
right now.
Cool.
Yeah, Savamel's
Ooh,
gonna
I saw-
try and make a acrobatics, which he's not really good at. either.
Nice roll,
I
Razak.
got
At 21.
Yeah, so he just slips there.
with a 0
Catching a,
modifier.
it's like holding a fish.
It feels gross. They're all slimy.
Anton, no.
Willa, where'd you go?
I
you're
don't see.
You're under.
you were
Razak.
under Razik for some reason.
I don't see. Like I can't see. I don't see much. Like I see the
Oh
two.
yeah,
here.
just on that. Let me give you that light source because that was not applied here.
Okay.
Because you had you still had the light source on her, right?
Yeah.
On the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let me give that to you so you can kind of see here. There you go.
Oh, okay.
Is
So I
it
need to
okay?
go left.
You have to go to you can go to no, you only filled your first one, so you have to go to the left one.
So
Is it okay if I move over to the shore in my attempts to try to hold Savamil back, but
Yep,
kind of move
that's
up
cool.
to the? Okay.
You can move to the shore side.
I look to Razak and I'm going to say, like, what do we do?
Willa, you got to move forward,
I thought you said go left. Go like left.
like towards the left siren. Like you have to
Oh.
move your full move speed to the left side.
Gotcha. Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't understand that.
Sorry if that wasn't clear.
Razik's going to use his telepathic bond with Savmil, Anton, and Willa to be like, "What's going on, guys? Like, why are you moving towards those bodacious babes in the water?"
Yeah, there are just 3 that just begin to move towards them. Just beyond this rock here, the water the ground falls down, the water becomes much deeper. To where Anton, Willa, and Sava might have to start swimming.
They're
This
so beautiful.
I want to
damn
go and get an inspiration right now. I want to sign in Twitch on my account.
Oh my god. Is he
One of
drowning?
the
He's drowning.
hands tries to reach out towards you, but tries to slash against you, Anton. But it scratches against your metal exterior. You don't even notice. You seem
We
to be
don't get
just
our chart rebuke.
not.
Since they touched me.
Not yet. You're not fully aware. You're sort of charmed now. So she scratches against you, but it scratches against your armor. You don't even notice. The other one, and the other hand reaches out towards you, Willa, and does a 16 hit?
Yep.
Okay. This was a different sort of effect. You take 10 cold damage. Okay. And you have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, for an 18.
All right, an 18, you succeed. You kind of push back. You feel almost as if the cold getting into your blood, even though you don't care in this moment. You just find these creatures to be so beautiful. You feel this shiver of cold run through your veins, almost as if slowing and sort of causing your muscles to cramp up, but you push back on it and it doesn't seem to affect you.
Gemma wants to yell out. She wants to say, "Stop! Stop hurting my friends! I don't want to hurt you."
And now everyone, go ahead and roll initiative.
I do.
16.
7.
Oh my god, I got a 3. Awesome.
Working on it. Oh, we're gonna 17.
We have a line leader.
And the door holder, which as we found out tonight is the most important part of the line.
It is. We found out. That is a fact.
The most important? He's the one holding the door for everyone.
It's like in ancient Sparta, you know?
It's nothing like that.
You had your line holder. You had your line leader and your door holder.
How do you?
And as Anton, Willa, and Salvamel seem to snap out of it for a moment, hearing that voice from Gemma, Anton, Willa, find yourselves sort of wading in this water, and you see these strange sort of river sirens staring at you with this haunting voice still continuing to sing. And we're going to end the session there for tonight. And we'll pick back up next time. You've entered Virendrel's lair, and you found the 3 corrupted river siren sisters who are calling you forward into the depths of this water. And beyond the waterfall and underneath the Magalore River, we'll see where this picks up next time.
Yeah.
Why does it tie to Willa's past? We shall see. Hope you all had fun tonight. And so that will end it for tonight. We'll be back in 2 weeks on Wednesday, September 6th with episode 31. Look for this episode on YouTube and podcast platforms within the next few days. We'll have a rerun on Twitch next week on August 30th. Join us right now on our Discord for our after show discussions. Thanks for watching and listening, everyone. Good night.
Okay.
Thank you.